right. Good morning, you guys. We're gonna do some mat Pilates. So today I have a Pilates ball. You could substitute a rolled up bath towel or a rolled up, like a throw pillow or pillow from your bed. We're just gonna use it kind of for some feedback. And if you don't have any of those items either, don't worry about it. We can do everything with just without the props. So let's start with some stretches. I'm gonna have you guys just sitting right in the middle of the mat, and then sit however feels most comfortable for you. My ball somewhere so it doesn't totally roll away from me. So nice and tall. Shoulders go up, back, and down out of the ears a few times. Let's do one more. Shoulders up, back, and down. All right, and let's begin with some stretches. Left hand goes out to the left, right arm sweeps out to the right. We're gonna go into our side bend, reach it up and over. Inhale, come all the way back up, right arm goes down. Exhale, left arm sweeps up and over, side bend. So just starting to kind of move the spine in all directions. Try not to tuck the chin into the chest. Try to just keep a nice long spine. Arms are gonna come down. Let's bring them to the knees. Shoulders down, nice full inhale here. And then let's exhale. Just a gentle twist to the left. You're just kind of twisting the spine, looking over the left shoulder. Chin stays parallel to the floor. Inhale to center, exhale, tiny little twist to the right. Belly pulls in, look over that right shoulder. Inhale, center, exhale, round your spine. Think like hollowing out the belly and creating a C from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And then lift the heart, shoulders go back and down. All right, now that our spine is all warm, grab your ball. Go ahead and take a seat on your mat. I'm just gonna really quickly put my clock on because I forgot to do that. So I know when to stop. So I'm gonna have you guys just sit down on your mat, plant the soles of your feet about hip width distance apart. You wanna just gently, slowly, we're gonna roll down onto our back, one vertebra at a time. Take your time here. And then once you're all the way flat on your back, you're gonna place that ball or rolled up pillow or towel between your knees. You're gonna walk your heels in, so they're directly under those knees, and then the arms go down by your side. So slide those shoulders out of the ears. Press into the palms of the feet. Take a nice full inhale. And on the exhale, squeeze the ball as you lift your hips straight up. What we're doing is called a neutral spine or a flat back bridge. Take a sip of air at the top, and then hinge to lower. Your tailbone reaches away from the crown of your head as you do this. Nice full inhale. Squeeze that ball. Lift those hips straight up. Pause here at the top, and then hinge to lower. We've got three more. Nice full inhale. Squeeze. Lift on that exhale. Pause, take that sip of air. Hinge to lower. Nice job, nice full inhale. Squeeze that ball. Lift it up. Pause, take that sip of air. Hinge to lower. Now here's your last one. We take an inhale, we squeeze the ball. You're gonna roll those shoulders out of the ears, lift those hips straight up. All right, so what we're gonna do here is squeeze that ball. I want you to think inner thighs. Your pelvis stays nice and lifted and level here. It's not gonna dip, it's not gonna twist. You're just squeezing from your inner thighs like you're gonna pop that ball, that towel, that pillow, whatever you got here. If you don't have anything, just squeeze the knees in, right? Just squeeze them in like you're squeezing an imaginary object. For 10, for 9, for 8, for 7, for 6, for 5. Last 4, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. And then let's reach the tailbone towards the heels as we lower back down. Take the ball out. Knees are gonna go to the left. And then knees are gonna go to the right. Bring it back to center. All right, second piece we're gonna do, a little bit of core work. Take your arms up. You're gonna hold the ball between your two palms. Now what we're gonna do is try to kind of push a little into the ball so we can activate underneath the arms into that shoulder girdle, kind of like those little armpit muscles, your serratus. Give it a little press, so you want to have a little bit of tension here. And then take a nice full inhale on the exhale. We're going to take it. Lift of the head, the neck, the shoulders. We're going to come up and we're going to bring that ball kind of between the knees as we gaze between the knees. And then we inhale, we lower back down. So we exhale, belly pulls in. You lift up. Ball goes towards the knees. And then we inhale to lower back down. Exhale, scoop and lift. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, scoop and lift. Inhale, lower back down. Now here's your last one. We're going to come up. And we're going to hold. And then from here, we're going to let the knees go a little to the right. And then come back to center. And then a little to the left. And then back to center. And then we're going to lower ourselves down. Nice full inhale. Exhale, lift. Gaze at the knees. Keep the torso stable. Knees go right. Gaze at the ball because the knees are moving. Inhale, center. Knees go left. Inhale, center. Lower down. Nice full inhale. Exhale, left. Go to the right. Go to the left. Go ahead and bring it down. And then here's the last one. Nice full inhale. And go ahead and lift it out. Knees go right. Whittling that waist. Center. Left. Center. And we lower. All right, bring your hands to the chest. And then go ahead and windshield wiper those knees. Just stretch it out. So good, you guys. Breathe. Lengthen out that lower back. Take a couple deep breaths. And then bring it back to center. All right, we got a second set of bridging. Ball goes between the knees. Arms go down by the sides. Hollow out those. Bring those shoulders down by the ears. Hollow out that belly. Take a nice full inhale on the exhale. Tuck that tail. And we're going to roll the spine up to bridge. You're going to pause at the top. Take your sip of air. And then super slow, we roll it down. Bottom of the ribs. Middle of the back. Your lower back. Your tailbone hits last. Take your sip of air at the bottom. Hollow it out. Tuck the tail. Roll it up. Pause at the top. And then roll it down. What we're trying to do here is just roll it to the tips of the shoulder blades. You don't want to roll back onto your head or neck. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Tuck it under. Roll it up. Inhale at the top. Roll it down. Last one. Hollow out. Roll it up. You're creating a nice diagonal, right? From the shoulders to the knees, but we're not letting those ribs pop. Now we're going to keep that ball between the knees. We're going to imagine it's like a little bolt connecting your two knees. And we're going to take the left leg and we're going to reach it long. And then we're going to lower the foot back to its footprint. And we're going to take the right leg, we're going to reach it long. And then we're going to lower it back down. And we're going to take that left leg, reach it, and then lower it, and then reach it, and then lower it. And we're here for 4, 3, try to keep the hips nice and level. 2, and 1. All right, I'm starting to lose my ball a little here. Find that. And lift in, even out the top. Take a sip of air, and then exhale, roll it down. All right, knee ball comes out, knees go left. We're just doing windshield wipers, just stretching out. And then knees go right. Little stretches, just opening up the chest, opening up the back, opening up the hips. Okay, come back to center. We're going to take the ball, we're going to reach it up. Now we're going to go a little deeper. We're going to take those knees up to tabletop over the hips, right? Shins parallel to the floor. Give that ball a little squeeze, set underneath the shoulders, take a nice full inhale. On the exhale, we're going to lift. Bring that ball kind of like right on top of the knees. And then on the inhale, we lower. Your gaze just follows the ball the whole time. And if you don't have a ball or a towel or a pillow, your hands are in prayer. I like to go with nice, exaggerated exhales, right? You're letting every last little slurp of air out of my lungs. All right, we're going to add on in 2 more. Last one, we're going to come up. All right, now we're gonna do a little hip hinge movement, a little double toe tap. You're gonna hinge from both hips, maybe the toes tap. We're gonna lift it back up, and then we're gonna reach and come back down. Nice little inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hinge and tap. Exhale, bring it back and lower down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Hinge and tap. Pelvis stays still, back stays still, ribs stay low, right? Think about that precision and control in our movements. 2 more. Stabilize through the shoulders. Last one. Nice. All right, bring it down, take a rest. Your knees go left, and your knees go right. We're gonna do a little bit of obliques. Bring it back. And then find either your neutral pelvis or imprinted lower back, and then float those legs up to tabletop, knees over the hips, right? Now take the arms up, still giving that ball a little squeeze, stabilizing under the shoulders. Inhale here. What we're gonna do in the exhale, we're gonna lift and twist to the left. The ball is gonna come to the outside of the left knee. We're gonna inhale, come back to center, lower the head. Exhale, lift and twist to the right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Now the legs stay perfectly still. If you want to add some challenge to this movement, trying to keep your weight equally distributed through the back of your hips, what we can do here is you're going to hinge from the right hip, tap the right toes as you reach to the left, come center, hinge from the left hip, tap the left toes as you reach to the right, come center. That's the add-on here to make it a little bit more challenging. You got it. Gaze at the ball or your hands. We got 2 more. Reach it across, tap, and lift. Reach it across and lift. Feet down. So good, you guys. We're almost done with core. We're gonna do a variation of single leg stretch next. Same idea, either just ball or prayer hands between the palms, squeeze it in. Knees come into the chest, shoulders go down out of the ears. Take a nice full inhale on the exhale. You're gonna lift. You're gonna extend the right leg out. Now this ball is reaching over the left shin. Now we're gonna take this right leg, you're gonna reach it up. Now we're gonna reach it down, and then we're gonna switch the legs. Ball reaches over the right shin. Left leg up, left leg down, switch the legs. Torso is just stable and the gaze is at the ball. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Lower it down. So good. Draw those circles on the lower back. Last piece to the puzzle, we're going to do double leg stretch. So we're going to use the ball. We're going to give it a squeeze. We're going to bring it over the shins again. Shoulders out of the ear. Nice full inhale. Exhale, lift. Look at those balls. Look at the knees. Look at those the ball, those knees. Take a nice full inhale. Arms and legs reach away from the center. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Now if you can scoop and lift up a little higher in the exhale, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can modify by lowering the head all the way to the mat on the inhale, or just keeping the torso nice and stable. 2 more. Last one. Lower it down. Okay. 1 more little set of windshield wipers. Stretch out the back. Let's go to the right. All right. Grab that ball, rolled up towel, pillow, whatever you got. Slowly roll yourself up to a seat, whatever that looks like. And then let's lay on our left side, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the ball And we're gonna put it under the left side of our waist. So it's gonna go below our bottom left rib, but above the top of our left hip, right? So find that placement and then place the ball there. And then I'm gonna come onto my forearm because that's gonna give me the most length from the crown of my head to my tailbone, the most lift, right? So I wanna stay nice and active here. I'm gonna bend the knees. I'm gonna just stack hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. Now the ball, if I go like this, right, you can see how I'm collapsing into my shoulder, how I'm not really using the ball for feedback. I'm just kind of like pressing it down into it. You're gonna lift up off of it. When it gets too squishy, that's when you know you're starting to lose it, right? So it's giving you feedback. It's becoming a reminder. Lift up off that ball. Pull your abdominals in. That's how we stay up, right? And then really activate, push that left forearm. All right, your right hand can either come to your hip or it can come in front of you like a kickstand. We're gonna take that right leg. We're gonna reach the right knee up to the ceiling. And then we're gonna lower it back down. That knee opening. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. For 8. For 7, keep pushing into your forearm. For 6. 5, belly pulls in and up. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now hold that right knee to the sky. Kick the leg out and then bend the knee. Kick it out, bend the knee. Kick it out, bend the knee. Kick it out, bend the knee. 4. 3, reach it out. 2. 1. And lower it down. Nice job. Find that lift. So if you're starting to lose it, thinking of that nice diagonal. All right, we're going to take that right leg, we're going to reach it out. We're going to take that right leg, we're going to lift it up. We're going to flex the right foot. We want the heel in line with the sit bone. Now all the joints are going to point forward. Right leg is parallel to the floor. We're going to inhale, right leg forward. We're going to exhale, right leg back. Pelvis stays stacked. Don't roll into your back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Parallel to the floor. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Lift up that ball. Inhale forward. Exhale back. 4 more. 3. Keep it as parallel to the floor as you can. 2. And 1. Now lengthen that right leg back behind you. Heel in line with the sit bone. And we're going to lift that right leg up. We're going to lower it back down. Lift it up. Lower it back down. Lift it up. Lower it back down. No rotation. Lift. Lower. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1. Right leg goes down to the floor. So we're going to lift up into a side plank on the forearm, okay? So right foot's going to be your little stand. What's going to happen, I'm just going to scoot so you guys, so I have a little more mat and you can see me a little better. That right leg is going to stay down on the floor. The left leg is going to extend and it's going to go back behind the right foot. So I'm going to slide my right foot a little forward for this. I'm going to lift my hips. They're going to come off the mat. I'm going to take my arm up. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist underneath and grab the ball. And then I'm going to reach the arm back up. Okay? And then I'm going to do a little mermaid over the head, back up, and then I'll do another set with the twist. Okay? So we're going to be up there for 2 side bend mermaids with the twist. Take a nice full inhale. Prepare yourself, pushing that forearm. Exhale. Now we're going to extend that left leg. Take the right arm, grab the ball. We go over. And then we twist, reach, we're on our forearm. We're not gonna get a lot of lift. Reach it over, and then we twist, reach, pike those hips up, and then we bend. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Come on up, and then switch it around. Same idea, different side of the body, right? So ball's gonna go underneath the right side of your waistline, right above your right hip, below your right rib, and then you're gonna bring your forearm down onto the floor. Elbow under the shoulder, find your length through your side body. We're gonna start this bent knee opening as we lift, we lower. Kneecap up, and kneecap down. Find that side. Find that breath. We lift, we lower. Belly pulls in and out. Lift, we lower, we lift, and we lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't collapse into that shoulder. 1, hold it here. Extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend. For 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. All right, so good, you guys. Take this left leg and lift it and extend it. Rotate all the joints forward, heel in line with the sit bone. Lift. Inhale, left leg goes forward. Exhale, left leg goes back, belly pulls in. Inhale, left leg goes forward. Exhale, left leg goes back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back, belly in and up. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 4 more. Try not to swing the torso. Lift off that ball. Last 3. 2. No rotation of that left leg from the hip. It just goes forward and back. Now bring it back. Now heel and line the sit bone. Lift off that ball. That leg up. Lower down. Exhale. Inhale. Reach the heel away. It's not going to get super high because we're on that forearm, but you got this. For 3. Belly pulls in. For 2. Activate that glute. And for 1. For some reason, I feel like we left one out. All right, left foot down. Again, I'm going to scoot a little to my right so you guys get a, just like to be on the mat when I lift those legs up. So we're going to get a little more length. All right, top left leg goes forward. We're going to extend the right leg, lift up. Nice full inhale, exhale. Find that side plank. Grab the ball, reach it up. Go overhead, reach it up. Now we're going to pike those hips and reach the ball underneath. Come back to side plank, overhead, pike those hips. Ball goes underneath, bring it back, and then lower it down. Again, we're on our forearm for that one, so it doesn't have to be a lot of twist. When you're on your palm, your hips will go up a little higher, right? All right, come on over to a seat. Got a little more core. So let's sit in the middle of the mat. We're gonna do earthquake abs. So you have your ball, or you have your rolled up towel or your pillow. What you're gonna do is wedge that behind yourself, right? So wedge like a bunny tail. So you're kind of sitting on a little piece of it. No shoulders go out of the ears. Again, we think of the alignment, hips, knees, and heels in the same line of energy. Arms are gonna come forward, shoulders relax out of the ears. Now I want you to lift the heart up and look forward the whole time. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, you're gonna start to go back over that ball. Gaze is just forward. Now, once we're back over the ball, we're gonna stay where we are. And now we're just gonna move the arms, okay? So I want you to try to kind of flat back if you can. If it feels better to round and do a C curve, that's okay too. But I want you to pick a shape and stick with it. I'm gonna do more of a flat back. So take a nice full inhale. Let's hinge just one more inch. And then we're gonna take those arms up. That's an exhale. Inhale forward. So you might be able to see me shaking. That's why it's called earthquake. Your core muscles are really active to keep you nice and stable, right? When those arms go up, they think, uh-oh, where are they going? They're going so far away from us. We better turn on and keep this person stable. Inhale, exhale. We're doing 4 more. Get that shake. So good. Last 2. And 1. All right, let's come up. Sit up tall. Take a breather. We are gonna go back and we're gonna do obliques over the ball next. Starting to do some earthquake obliques. So take a nice full inhale, arms forward, exhale, go back. All right. Now we're gonna bend the left elbow. We're gonna lean left, look over the shoulder. Inhale, center. Now we'll go on to that right. Bend, lean, look over the shoulder, and center. Couple more. 4 more. Last 2. And center, hands to the knees. Lift that heart up. Nice job. Take that ball out. Squeeze up to your knees. Right? So you're sitting nice and tall. Shoulders come out of the ears. Lift that heart up. Take your hands back behind your shoulders. Walk your feet in a little closer. So there's only about 6 inches between your sit bones and your heels. And we're going to place those hands directly under the shoulders. Now, we're going to do some, a reverse plank, or I'm sorry, a reverse table, or reverse plank, and some tricep dips, right? So some back of the body work. Now, in order to really stabilize the shoulders, because sometimes this can feel wonky, you want to make sure your hands are directly under and your elbows are pointing back. So you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. You're not going to look up at the sky. You're only going to keep your chin parallel to the floor with your gaze forward. Now, bend your elbows. The first thing we're going to do is lift up, straightening the arms and trying to get the spine from the shoulders to the knees in a nice long line parallel to the floor. Take an inhale, and on the exhale, squeeze that ball, get your inner thighs involved, and then let's lift it up. Okay, so you've created a nice long line of energy. I'm gonna walk my feet out because they're not right under my knees when I lift. And then we breathe. Now push, push, push. So again, squeeze those glutes, lift those hips up, squeeze the ball, push down, lift up for 4, for 3, for 2, keep lifting, and for 1, hinge and lower down. All right, let's take the arms, hug them forward. You can grab for elbows, lift the heart up. Just trying to open up the back a little, right? So we're gonna do tricep dips, then we'll do the reverse plank third. So tricep dips, fingertips point in, hands underneath the shoulders, right? So if that does not feel okay for you, you can always do these up against a chair or like a bed, right? You can lean up against that with your hands on the frame or the back of a chair. You can do fists. You could do fingertips out. That gets a little bit wonky, but you could try. Lift the heart, take an inhale, press down. And then what we do is we bend those elbows. We lift, but we only lift the hips up a little bit, right? So it's still in like a V shape. And then we're gonna bend those elbows down as we lift, as we lower the hips down. Then we straighten, we come up. Bend and lower, straighten, come up. Now if you can just float the hips like a centimeter off the floor, that's the idea. Elbows go back and chest stays lifted. For 8, 7, bend and straighten. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, lower it down, stretch it out, lift that heart up, and then round it forward. Bring your hands down. And then let's come all the way back. All right, last one is reverse plank. Balls still between the knees. We walk the feet. They can be a little further out if you'd like. We're gonna come off the wrists after this, I promise. So one more exercise and then we'll stretch out those wrists and we'll get into some seated work. Squeeze those elbows back. Lift that heart up. Nice full inhale. Now what we're gonna do here, we're gonna lift up to the reverse table, then we're gonna slide the feet out, or you could just start with the feet already kind of slid away, right? So you have to walk your heels out a little further. Nice full inhale, I'll walk them out further to start with that shape. Squeeze the ball, and then bend the elbows. And we lift it up. Walk. I'm gonna slide them out a little more. There we go. And we breathe. Toes to the sky. Kneecaps up. Shoulders down the ears. That's it. Breathe in, squeeze. For 4, 3. Glutes are on. 2. And then go ahead and take a seat. So good, you guys. All right, I'm gonna scoot back just a touch. So we're gonna take those feet out. Hip width. You're gonna flex your feet to the sky. Take the ball or rolled up towel or pillow. Place it between your knees. All right? So tall, shoulders out of the ears, chin parallel, crown of the head reaching up. Now we're gonna do an exercise called spine stretch forward. If you have trouble sitting up tall, bend your knees or sit up on a block, right? Nice full inhale, hands are on the ball. You're gonna exhale, you're gonna roll the ball away. Now you're gonna imagine you're scooping out your belly. You're rolling and you're reaching, but you're hollowing over a giant beach ball that's between those knees. And then we exhale, stack it back up. Shoulders over the hips. Inhale here, exhale. Keep your feet flexed, keep your legs nice and stable. Shoulders out of the ears. 2 more, nice full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, nice full inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, you can keep the ball right where it is. Might roll away, that's okay. Arms go out. Maybe you bend your knees a little, sit up nice and tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Belly pulls in. Ribs are twisting. Middle of the back. 1 more each side. Arms are lifted in line with the shoulders. Legs are nice and still. Now let's double twist. We're going to do a pulse. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Left hand down. Bend the knees. Right arm, reach. Stretch to the right side of the body. And then go ahead, take a seat. And let's go on to the other side. Watch that ball that we don't trip over it. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist. Bend the knees. Bring your hand down. Reach. Take a seat. Bring it down. Come forward and stretch it out. Reach for the ankles. Take a couple deep breaths. Put the ball in the middle, right at the very edge of your mat. Place the back of your ankles on the ball. Squeeze your legs together, flex your toes to the sky, and then go roll down onto your back. We're gonna do some roll-ups to finish it up. So arms reach up, shoulders go out of the ears. Squeeze those legs together. Push the ankles down. So the idea here, we use the ball as feedback so that the legs don't fly up. It kind of engages the back of the legs a little bit differently. Nice full inhale, exhale, lift. Reach and stretch. Stack. Hollow the belly, tuck the tail, roll back. 1 vertebra at a time. Get that nice stretch, nice full inhale. Exhale, lift. Belly pulls down and in. Stretch it forward. Lift it up. Tuck it under. Roll it back. 4, 3, 2, and last breath. Inhale here. Exhale up. We're going to do 2 more of these. And then we're going to sit up tall. And then we roll, we tuck under, we roll. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Take your time. Stretch it long. Reach. Sit up. Nice work. Okay. Bend your knees. Take that ball. Scoot it in. So what we're going to do last, before we stretch is we're going to do some spinal extension work. So we're going to use the ball today for spinal extension. So you're going to get onto your belly, and then you're going to put the ball right underneath both of your palms. So you can either put them side by side or you can stack them, right? So one over the other. And then shoulders go down onto the ears, tops of the feet down, belly pulls in. What we're going to do, you're going to take a nice full inhale. You're going to press down. You're going to lift it up. We're going to exhale. Press it out as you roll it away. Inhale. Press down. Roll the ball towards you as you lift your chest up. Exhale. Roll the ball away as you lower down back to the mat. Now make sure those feet are nice and active, pointed toes, no sickling in or out. Two more. Pull those shoulders down and back. Keep the neck long. Last one. Inhale. So good, you guys. Make a little pillow with your hands and just turn your head to one side for a moment. We are going to do one more set of those just because I like the way that ball, it's almost like if you've ever done this with a foam roller, gives you a nice little bit of feedback to really press down into and really lift from the heart rather than just the arms or the shoulders or the neck, really. Okay, let's go into second set. Spine is neutralized, legs are active. Let's flip. So if you had one palm touching the ball, the other one on top, flip them around. If you just had side by side, we're doing another set like that. Shoulders out of the ears. Inhale, press it down, lift it up. Exhale, press it out and lower it down. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, roll it away. Press and lift. Exhale. Last two. Last one. All right. Make your little pillow. Turn your head to one side. Bend your knees. Feet go right. Feet go left. Little stretches in your back. Okay. Come back up. Extend the legs. Tops of the feet down. Point those toes back. We're going to do a second set, I guess it's a second exercise, not a set. We already did the 2 sets of that. We're going to do 2 sets of something else. We're going to bring the chin to the mat. We're going to interlace the fingers behind us. We're going to do 5, take a break, and then do 5 more. This is double leg kick. I do a modified variation where we don't turn the head. You're going to put your knuckles at the lower back. Your elbows go wide. Now squeeze your legs together. Now the choreography on this, we take it, inhale for nothing. On the exhale, we bend the knees, we flex the feet, we do 2 tiny hamstring curls, pulling the heels towards the sit bones. It's going to look like this. Now on the inhale, we extend the legs, we extend the arms, and we lift the heart. We exhale, we come down. We inhale, we lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Inhale, lift. And then we lower. Make a pillow, turn your head. Whatever you need to do here, maybe bend those knees. We're going to do one more set of that. Finish out our spinal extension. Open the chest. Let go of any tension. All right, let's set ourselves up for that last round. Bring the feet together. Squeeze them in. Now, I like to just do looking forward, either chin or forehead on the earth to begin. Make your little interlace, elbows wide. Nice full inhale for nothing. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Last one, lift. Exhale. Lower. I'm gonna push back to child's, hands under the shoulders, knees as wide as they need to be. Stretch it out. Wiggle those hips, breathe. Got some stuff in my hair. And then slowly let's come up. Okay, up to a seat. And let's stretch out the wrists a little bit because we did do all that work earlier. So now you take your right palm and just flex it away. Let's peel those right fingertips back towards you. And then let's take that left palm, face it away, peel those left fingertips back towards you. Circle it out, one direction. And then the other. So we're gonna do some stuff in an all fours to finish. So if your wrists are really tired, you can always do palms, fists. You could do fists or you could do forearms, right? You could also do any of this stuff like up against a wall. We're just gonna be doing stretching spinal movements, so it's nothing too crazy. So you can modify however you need, right? So let's get into that shape. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now I want you to inhale, we're gonna do our little cat-cow. So you're pushing the floor away. Exhale, round. Inhale, head and the tail. Exhale, round. Belly pulls in and up. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right, go ahead and sit back over those heels. Walk it out. Find a child's pose. I think actually we're going to do a different shoulder stretch than I originally anticipated. Because we do have the right prop to give ourselves some neck support, I think we're going to do a different one. So let's put the ball down at the back of the mat or pillow or rolled up towel, whatever you got. It's going to be the back of your head support, right? And we're going to let's lay on our left side to start. Just get all my hair out of the way. Stack hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder, knee over knee. Bend those knees. Left ear just resting on your little prop. I want you to take your left arm and reach it out in front of you with the palm facing up. Take your right arm and put your palm on top of the left palm, so you're making little prayer hands. Then what we're going to do is we're going to keep the pelvis stacked and the legs still. You're going to take this right arm, you're going to kind of grease the inside of the left arm. Oops, my ball's going to roll away from me. And you're going to take this right arm, you're going to reach it out. And you're going to look over the right shoulder. Now, my ball's going to roll away, so maybe that's not the right position for my neck, but you can always just come down to the floor. So this is a thoracic spine stretch, the middle of the back. You're looking over that right shoulder. And then we'll come back. You're going to trace the line, bring it back, right? Inhale here. Let's do it one more time. Graze the inner arm with the right fingertips. Come across the collarbones. And then look over your right shoulder. So you don't really need a prop under your head. You could have a more stable prop if you had the pillow or the rolled up towel that probably didn't roll away from you like the ball rolled away from me. So anything that feels good. Give yourself the support that your body needs, right? Everybody's a little different. It's a little thoracic opening. And then let's bring it back. And now let's switch sides. So we're going to lay on our right side and do that same exact thing. Stack it. Come down. Right arm reaches out in front of you. Right ear to the earth or your ball or whatever propping you need. Palm faces up. Left arm comes right out. Shoulder over shoulder, hip over hip, knee over knee, right? Nice. Full inhale. Exhale. Trace the inner right arm. Drag left fingertips across the collarbone, then reach the left arm away from you. Look over the shoulder. And then we gently, slowly bring it back. Fingertips come back. They trace the inner right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, that feels good. Breathe. It's like a spinal twist, you're just going in the other direction, right? Usually we move from the lower body, and this one you're moving from your upper body. And let's bring it back. Awesome. Okay, let's do a quick figure 4 to finish it up. Stretch out our hips and our glutes. So roll onto your back. Right ankle over that left knee. Interlace your fingers behind your left thigh and pull it in. And just breathe, right? Back of the hips stay nice and even. Low back stays nice and long. Let's switch. Left ankle over right knee. Interlace the fingers behind the right thigh. Pull it in. Breathe. About 30 seconds each side, right? That's how I try to get the nice range of motion with our stretches. Seeing more results over time in the flexibility. Let's take those arms up to the ceiling. Take a nice full inhale on the exhale. One more roll up. Come up to a seat. Maybe walk your feet away. All right, you guys. Shoulders up, back, and down. We'll finish with a few deep breaths. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, open. Inhale it up. Exhale. Last one. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I'll see you in a few days.